Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I have an easy eyeshadow look for you, and it's basically how to fake a cut crease. So if you want to see how to get this eyeshadow look, then please keep watching. Okay, so what is a cut crease? A cut crease is basically just trying to give yourself a bigger eyelid space, and that way you can add a color, or it's just gonna open the eyes a bit more. But to do a cut crease, it takes a bit of practice, and sometimes it can be a bit intimidating. So I'm just going to show you guys how to fake a cut crease. You're going to need a dark brown or a black. It is a bit tough to work with, and if you do make a mistake, it's a mess. Then you're going to need a transition shade or a medium shade brown just to blend the crease area, and you're going to need lastly a light colored eyeshadow, which is basically going to be the concealer or replace the concealer that we will be using to cut the crease. It's going to highlight the eye and give us the illusion of a bigger eyelid. So I have my base makeup done, not fully yet. I've just did some concealer, cream contour, and I powdered my face. But you can always, which I prefer as well, is to just start my eye makeup first. I just did it for the purpose of this video because you guys have seen me do my face a lot, and we just wanted to focus on the eyeshadow today. So what we're going to do is you're first going to start with a tiny brush, a pencil brush or any small brush that you can use. So you're just going to go in with any dark brown shade. I'm using the Catrice Cosmetics Astrology palette, and I'm picking up a dark brown shade on a pencil brush or a, like I said, any other small brush, and you want to pick it up just at the tip of the brush. So when I relax my eye and look straight ahead, like into the camera or into a mirror, if you relax your eye, you can see a tiny bit of the black or the brown, whichever one you're using, peeking through just the top here. So I'm going to bring just a tiny bit above here, just so I can see it. So now that we have that, we can't leave a harsh line, or well, it's best not to. So we're going to go in with that medium shade brown or peach, whatever transition shade. You're going to go in with a softer kind of shade, and I'm using a flat blending brush. So not your typical round fluffy ones. I prefer to use kind of a flat one. I'm going to pick up some of the transition color, tap off the excess, and we're going to blend just above that line to soften the line of the dark eyeshadow. Trying to diffuse the dark eyeshadow, and we're putting this lighter brown shadow above it. So that's our transition shade, or the shade that we're using to blend out the dark color. So you can just go ahead and clean off your brush on a piece of cloth or tissue in between uses of the dark color and the light color. And you can use basically the same brush for the entire makeup look. So whatever was left on the brush, I just basically pushed it into my crease, like physically pushing the brush like deep in here. Obviously not hurting yourself, but you know what I mean? Just trying to get it at that precise position of in your crease and in the socket. As you can see, so far we have just 2 steps in and 2 eyeshadow colors. Any brown shade, that's a medium or a transition shade, and any dark brown eyeshadow that we've packed into the crease using a tiny pencil brush. And the next shade that we're going to use is our light color. So again, this can be a white eyeshadow, can be a light beige, a light pink. Taking it as far up as the shade that we put on the crease, and also bringing it onto the side of my eye. So remember where we brought our transition shade towards this section, and we are going to pack on the shadow there as well. Pack it on, and you blend that eyeshadow, blend it in to the concealer or your eyeshadow primer. Now, as you can see, it's kind of opened our eyes a bit. It's not looking as dark. And honestly, you just keep packing on till you're happy with how it looks. We're going to go in with the transition color again, and honestly using the same brush towards the outer V of your eye, just to add a bit of depth there. So pack on some shadow. Whatever's left, or just pick up like the tiniest amount of that dark brown shade, dust off the excess, and go as close to the lash line as possible. So now we're going to just repeat the same steps on the next eye. We're going to start with our pencil brush and pick up a dark brown eyeshadow. Actually, we forgot one more step, guys. We're gonna go in with that light shade as well, and we're gonna go and we're gonna just apply some to the arch of our brow. Just forgot about that. So what you can do is basically try to work with both eyes at the same time. So instead of just completing one eye, you can do one eye, you can do your crease color, just to make sure that you're trying to balance out your eye and get it to look somewhat the same. Just going to take a tissue and wipe some of that, if any of my dark eyeshadow transferred onto my eyelid, and really packing it on there. As you can see, I'm actually pushing it into my eyelid. So that also affects how our eyeshadow wears throughout the day. Most important tip is to just work with light colors at first. So pick up a little bit, add. So of course it will take you longer, but the payoff is going to be way better. It's going to be neater. You're going to really, the eyeshadow is really going to stay on. You're not going to get much fallout underneath your eyes. And yeah, so as you can see, we didn't even bake under our eye, and we were working with browns and all of those kind of tones, and we didn't really get any fallout actually. And I'm going to just line the, like the end of my eye, the lash line. Just want to go ahead and color lashes, apply mascara, false lashes if you want to, and then we can finish up the look. I just need to go and get my eyelash color. So this is something that I do when I want a good eyeshadow look and I don't have the time to cut a crease or the patience. So I did do a poll on Instagram whether you guys wanted neutral eyeshadow looks or colored eyeshadow looks, and it was mostly neutrals, but I figured that I would do a bit of both. So this is definitely one of those neutral looks, a lot of browns, beiges, and those kind of shades. Just forgot about the bottom lash line. Okay, so the top of the eye is complete, but with any eye look, I do like to balance out my bottom lash line, and I'm going in with that transition shade again and just blending it along my bottom lash line. So what kind of videos would you guys like me to do besides eyeshadow videos? Like what kind of videos? Please let me know down in the comments. Do you guys want some more easy and affordable looks? I do have a video up on my channel, an easy and affordable makeup, but do you guys want me to do like a revised version, like basically the stuff that I'm using now? Do you guys want me to do like a full face of makeup, like really glam? I am just looking for, I don't even know what I'm looking for. But anyway, yeah, just blend your transition shade underneath. Sorry if my blue mirror has been in your face the whole time. It's just better to work with a smaller mirror when you are doing eyeshadow looks. And if you do get some mascara on your eyelid space like here, just leave it to dry and then you can just flick it off when it's dry. Just trust me on that. You don't want to go and touch it when it's wet and try to wipe it off. It's going to smudge all over your eyeshadow. And then you're going to cry and it's going to look like a hot mess. So I'm just contemplating whether I should add false lashes or not. Again, if I do add them, you don't have to. you can just go ahead and do the normal mascara, about 3 coats or so you can get your lashes looking full, and just make sure that the eyeshadow look is complete and looking fly. Okay, so we are going to complete the face as well. Like I said, I didn't apply blush or highlighter and lipstick, and we can just go ahead and complete that. Literally like 2 pieces of lashes, like so, which were a big lash, and I cut them into tiny pieces, and I might just add them to like the end of my eye just to elongate it. If you haven't watched my eyelash video, you can go ahead and look for it on my channel. So I've just applied like 2 pieces of false lashes to the ends of my eye. I'm just going to add some blush, and I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow palette and pick up maybe kind of like an orangey type of blush, just so it matches my top. To be honest guys, I really like using eyeshadows as blush and as highlighter, but you just really got to make sure that your highlighter is really fine and is not chunky. Try to keep it as high up as possible, and that way it avoids highlighting any texture on my face, which I don't want to highlight. And then I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up a highlight stick, or you can go in with your same shadow. And I do want to highlight my inner corner. I'm going in with my brown liner, and like I said, my brown liner's purpose is to basically contour my lip. So I'm going to go in now with my Revlon lipstick in Super Lustrous in the shade Mink, and I think it's a really nice brown nudish kind of vibe, and I'm literally just going to add a little bit because I don't want the lip to be too brown. My LA Girl Lipify in Lingerie, and just to the center of our lip, just to give us that more like a pouty kind of effect. Center and blend out. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the complete look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.